Okay, Travis. Even after I took the video, I figured that grounding solution was Mickey Mouse, wasn't going to work, and I knew from the instructions that they had this handy dandy Homeline D grounding bar, and so I got that, installed it, but then I kept this, and I just, removed a couple of the screws on the bar to make space, and then used one into the hole, and it's nice and snug there. So it's on the grounding bar, and there's spots to ground the future connections. And then as far as the common, it was a toss-up whether or not I was going to use one of these cool splices, and they got the little plastic plugs to extend this line, because it just almost wouldn't reach. That's why I use that little copper thing. But what I figured out is if I stopped by the store and I bought these handy dandy tools, help me bend them in place. My cool needle nose pliers, my heavy duty alignments to the cheap ones, and then these cool cutters. But with that, I was able to straighten this bad boy out, the neutral. And so it comes up, it goes into this, and then it just has a tight bend. But if you look, I was able to cut all the wires off there flush and get a good, nice smash down with the bolt. It was a question whether I was going to have enough room to reach that common, the bar there. And I just was able to do it by bending it, trimming off the ends, and using that. Now, I know this big honking thing is not the ideal thing. I need to get one kind of like that. But this is the one that I had. I didn't have time to go to the store, so this one I got on the way home. I knew I needed that even before I saw your video, but I wasn't sure on this. It's just, my issue is that it almost doesn't reach. But it reaches with that, because I'm able to kind of, this gives it a little bit length down, and I don't have to bring the wire in as far, but I don't know if that works or not, or if there's a better solution. Again, my issue is that thing's like maxed out in terms of length. I could always splice it with that one of these splices here, but I wanted to avoid bulking up the box with the splice unless I absolutely needed to. So those are the only two changes. The grounding bar, that thing bolted on. And this thing, we lost the copper thing. Everything else is the same. Anyway, appreciate you taking time. Thanks.